Can you write me a work order?
No. I only write what I've written before. The words stuck in my mind, and the lost words the Raven finds.
I keep hearing a terrible shriek. What is it?
The dark thing.
What is the dark thing?
A shadow locked away up there, festering. Some boils are better left unlanced.
How can I reach the dark thing?
A word leads to a word, a deed to a deed. For silver he speaks, his wisdom worth gold. I read that once, or maybe I wrote it. I suppose it doesn't much matter, one way or the other.
So, could I have some more meat? I mean, bread? For the doves.
My beak.
Beak?
This could be useful.
My claws!
Did you say claws?
Now, step away. Behold the beak, fit for one who would carve and cut.
Maybe it's a way out. Well, it was worth a try. It was stuffed with quarters?
Please help!
Ugh. Heads. Heads. Heads again. And another heads. Heads again. Each flip is a new chance. 50-50. Heads. Oh, come on. Heads. Heads.
Hero goes to his goddess and says, there's this monster that's so horrible, if I look at it, I'll die. Please, he says, give me something to help. Goddess gives him a shield so smooth it can reflect the world. Says, here's a joke.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What was, what is, and what will be are all mine to draw from the deck of your life. For what you've paid, we may speak of cards, and hear what suits the fates. What would you know?
My past.
I will tell you the figures. You will tell me the cards. And they will show us their truth. Let us begin. I see you, Querent. What card do you make of the man you were?
The Hermit.
Holding a lamp to see and a staff to walk, but looking only inward, seeking only himself. A fitting choice. And what is the card for where he was?
The Star.
Where the world meets the water, and the maiden spills inspiration. Or, if reversed, sickness. A sound selection. And tell me, what card will we lay for her?
The Empress.
She rules more than your heart, Querent. From her springs abundance, bound to the earth's endless cycle. And so we have your cards. The Hermit, the Star, the Empress. What shall we make of them? A man who stands blithe and blind upon the very cusp of change, failing to heed a woman's flesh and blood, while making an idol of her. That, Querent, is what was.
Idle offer.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My present.
We will now speak of cards again. Once more, I see you, Querent. What card shall stand for the man before me?
The Hanged Man.
Ever wanting wisdom, never knowing where to find it, stuck in time as a sacrifice to himself. The card suits you, but which best befits this place?
Wheel of Fortune.
Eternally turning, inescapable, ever-changing, Tarot, Torah, Otar, Rota, the wheel. It will do for this strange land. Now, what will you pick for the old scribe you so lately stood beside?
The Hierophant.
Seated beneath bondage and freedom, his body a bridge to the holy, and his words, the words of wisdom, You have seen the best of him. The Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. What do these cards show? A man who outwits himself, lost in liminal space. That infinitesimal between whence and whither. His well of wisdom has run dry. A worm gnaws at the roots of his confidence, and thought and memory blind his mind's eye. That, Querent, is what is.
Wince and wither.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My future.
We will now speak of cards again. For the final time, Querent, it is you that I see. What card will serve for the you who is to come?
The Fool.
The excuse. An empty-headed vagabond wandering among wonders. The card suits you. Which one suits that ride, that Valkyrie, which promises to bear you up to where the great battle awaits?
Judgment.
The winged one, sounding the trump of doom, and hailing the dead to come hither. It will do. There is but one more now. The dark thing that lurks above. What is its card?
It's death.
Yes, but not the death you seek. The death of will. The death of movement. And yet, perhaps, a new beginning. So then, what have we? The Fool. Judgment. Death. You will call for 3, 1, 10, 1. 3. And from among the dead, you will be taken to be born and reborn. To rise, to fall, and rise again, until you find your way. That, Querent, is what will be.
Call! Call!
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
I'm a raven, not a rat. Go ask somebody else.
Did you say something about an idle offer?
No, that animatronic card sharp did. Or did he say idle afar? The trouble with prophecies is the words have always got a double meaning.
Why did you say wince and wither?
Isn't that what the head said? 'Cause we ravens know all about the moment between wince and wither. Long, short, it all comes down to the same thing. When living becomes dying. And we get ready to dip our beaks.
Did you say call?
No, he said it. Call 4, 3, something, something, something.
Goodbye. I already have her picture in my mind. This reminds me of something Murmur said. Stop!
Welcome to the mysteries of the deep, home of the luminous stream maid, the vitriolic sea star, and the oleaginous black swan.
That was electrifying.
You know, you used to laugh a lot more. Guess the funny bone's one of the first things to go.
Call! Call!
A 25-cent deposit is required to make this call. Please hang up, deposit 25 cents, and make your call again. Would you ride the swaying road to heaven?
I guess so?
Are you grown enough to bear the strain?
Yes?
Then on wind and through cloud shall thunder the three.
What the? Ah! That's it! That shadow! That's what's making that sound. That's what's killing her. I have to destroy it. I'll need to find where they start. Some kind of tracks leading to the top of the park. What an idiot grin. What an It's not operational. It's a spinning rocket ride. Only not spinning or rocketing, and you can't ride it. Nepenthe, a drug to quiet all pain and strife, and bring forgetfulness of every ill. A knockout marinade. His eyes looked happy. Some carny left himself a to-do list taped to the wall in here. Too many winners, turn up the skull speed, shut down MOTD, starfish keeps spitting acid on guests. Find something for Ozzy to chew on.
Hey, stranger. We're supposed to be men.
Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just 'cause there's 3 of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters. Even if we are strange. After all, you're strangers still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as fragments.
Figments!
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The 3 Musketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well, but everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
He's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted A3 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh, come on. Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden-haired woman who...
The woman.
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too.
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've got to be guys.
What do you mean, I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
Can I look under your mask?
Can't say we didn't warn him.
Nothing. Absolute nothing.
I'm just waiting for the day that you give me that dumb blank look again. And I get to say, I don't want to tell you a joke. A lot easier than coming up with no material.
Told ya!
What did I see under there?
You saw the reason why everyone wears masks. I promise we won't ask to look under yours.
Goodbye.
Yep. Good luck!
Please help me.
Dark thing! You are going to die, and she is going to live. Do you hear me? I'm coming for you.
Still going, huh? I'll give you a hint. Don't trust the crow.